Good afternoon again. We're back to our regular scheduled August meeting of our New York State Bridge Authority. I made a mistake before. We do not go into executive session. We went into attorney-client privilege. We had discussion with our attorneys, and we will start our meeting now. Before I do that, I'd like to introduce our board members. On my left here, going around the table, is our Commissioner Rod Dressel, our Deputy Director Tara Sullivan, our Commissioner Roger Higgins, our Commissioner Diane Domblowski, our Commissioner Harry Stanton, our Counsel Chris Swalshaw. Our Executive Director had to step out. I'll be back in a few minutes, and myself, Richard Jerentine, as Chairman. In saying all that, I'd like to adopt the minutes of the meetings of the July 21st, 2016 meeting. Been moved by?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussions, any changes? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Next, no administration engineering. Mr. Wright.
You. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'll let Chris Kelly brief you on the radio system upgrade that we're proposing at the Newburgh Beacon Bridge.
So this is an upgrade to the existing radio system at Newburgh Beacon Bridge. This is going to serve as a backup to the command center in case we lose power, lose communications there. And we'll also upgrade the Mid-Hudson Bridge truck so we can have system-wide communication.
The old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way.
What is, use the word enhancement. Tell us a little bit about what it is.
The enhancement?
Yeah.
So we're installing, it's basically an internet protocol radio system. So it goes over fiber, and then it broadcasts to our vehicles. So this replaces what used to be done on towers. Mm-hmm. So NYCOMCO removed their area-wide towers, which has forced us to find another solution so we can have this system-wide communication from all of our bridges. And we can currently do that from the command center to all facilities as the backup command center in case we lost our abilities here. Newburgh is now also going to have that ability to communicate system-wide.
Any questions?
So moved.
You already moved it, didn't you? Did we move it? No. Second?
Second.
No discussion, all in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Next, thank you.
Next up is jobs in progress summary. At the Rip Van Winkle Bridge, we've got the roadway railing installation is about to begin in September. At the walkway over the Hudson, we're beginning the north railing rehabilitation. That project should be finished by the end of the year. At the Mid-Hudson Bridge, the dehumidification project and the anchorages and the tops of the towers is complete. We're waiting for final
What does that mean, dehumidification process?
What we're doing is
A quick one sentence.
we're reducing the relative humidity in the anchorage and at the top of the towers to 40% or less, so that corrosion won't occur to the main wires and the main cable.
Okay.
That project is essentially complete. We're waiting for final manufacturer's field warranty certification. And then down at the Newburgh Beacon Bridge, we've begun the steel repair contract, and that continues right now.
That's on the north span, right?
North span, we're putting shoring up under the deck right now to keep the deck to last till we can replace it, and then eventually part of that project next year we'll be moving up here to the Mid-Hudson Bridge and doing some random repairs up here.
Move to accept the jobs in progress report.
Second.
Any other discussion? If not, roll call. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Looking around this room, very nicely decorated. Nice decor on the walls, nice pictures,
Technology.
clock. I don't know about the clock. I know it's the whole room here. What's the board's decision on that clock?
Well, at least we got one.
We used to have one over here. I used to set it ahead.
Well, but I know for the first time in the game we didn't have one.
Well, we can work on the clock. All right. Tara, what do you think?
I like it,
Do you?
yeah.
Tara likes to let her stay here.
Thank you, Save That Clock.
Brian?
You notice he didn't say a word, smart man.
Better to remain silent than a fool.
Take the fifth, Brian.
Okay,
He has bigger fish to fry.
apparently. Okay, good afternoon. Effectively, the first up is the investment report. There were 8 investments of a routine nature for the month. All those are reflected in the investment inventory report. Currently, the maintenance reserve fund stands at a balance of $41.8 million, a comfortable sum. Our investment yield has increased to 0.90%. Nothing unusual to note. Move to accept the investment report.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Yes, Brian?
The next up is a request for the board to consider a feasibility study to be performed for us by our existing toll system maintenance contractor, TTI, under their existing contract. This study will allow us to identify the feasibility of cost parameters associated with all electronic tolling.
Some of. Second.
Questions?
This is about like a third-party audit of how our system is working.
Well, they will analyze.
And how it would work.
Right. They would study the traffic, our cash customers, and propose what type of operations and back room operations we would need to develop to implement ADT.
Any other questions?
Sign the times.
Well, it's a feasibility study, it's a tool.
Any other questions? If not, roll call. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. No information technology or bridge operations. Okay. Reports by the executive director.
I have no expenses to report this month. You have a copy of the July 2016 Traffic and Revenue Analysis Report, as well as the Easy Pass Health Analysis Report. Just a note to the board, even though overall traffic is up year over year from last year of about 6%, and while commercial traffic continues to be up over last year about 4.6% and revenue about 4.88%. This July was the first time in about 18 months we actually saw a decrease in system-wide commercial traffic, and revenue is flat, relatively speaking, to a year ago. Our northern 3 bridges, the Rip Van Winkle Bridge, the Kingston Bridge, and the Mid-Hudson Bridge, saw a decrease in traffic, commercial traffic, and commercial revenue. Rip Van Winkle by 8% decrease, Kingston about 11%, Mid-Hudson about 7%. The thing that offset the 2 bridges was a slight increase in Newburgh, about 1.19%, and a whopping increase at the Bear Mountain Bridge of 23.98% as a courtesy from our friends at the Tappan Zee Bridge, which Crane was able to help
That
us
was one
pay.
afternoon.
Yeah, well, we don't like to lose revenue, so we do what we have to do. But so I don't know if this is we have to see what the next few months will mean in terms of commercial traffic. As you know, about 10% of our traffic is commercial, which generates about a third of our revenue. So if there's any beginning of a trend, hopefully we'll be able to observe it as we monitor this and see what that means going forward.
Any questions for Joe? If not, on the historical bridges, the Hudson Valley status report. Eric?
Can we see, please, somehow you ended up without one. Thank you. As I mentioned in the report, we are now fully functioning with a one and only director employee. She is receiving payroll, so we did have expenditures for August. Other than that, we did not have any. We have gotten all the federal paperwork and all of the DBL, workers' comp, so she's all set. And she's well underway, as explained in detail, putting together curriculum projects for the organization throughout the regional schools to start in September.
Very good. Any questions? Thank you, Tara. No presentations to the board? Any old business, new business? No attorney-client privilege, we already did that. Motion to adjourn, our next meeting September 15th, 2016, at 3 p.m. Second?
Second?
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you very much, have a nice day.